Today, I want to show you all what just under $620,000 gets you out in Calgary. Let's take a look. We're in a beautiful area. We're in the southwest quadrant. It's a very quiet, family-oriented neighborhood. So let's take a look inside, shall we? So this is a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, over 1,400 square feet, and this home is actually a semi-detached or a duplex. So this room right here that we're looking at, I thought it was actually one of the 3 bedrooms that I was talking about, but it turns out it's actually just like a den, an office space. This is actually quite spacious. Like I'd work from here just because of this big window over here, but you can easily put it into a bedroom itself as well. I was even kind of thinking when I went into this room, like how nice would it be to work from home there, where you have lots of sunlight because it's facing the front of the home. And I kind of like that because, at least as of right now, I don't have that. And so here is the first half bathroom over here. It's a little bit on the smaller side, but you do have a closet space over there that I'm highlighting over there. And then there's that slide door. And then right when you come out, this is like the main living kitchen area. So everything's kind of like here in a sense. Here is the kitchen. I noticed that there is a pantry. And I know that, I don't know, depending your circumstance, that might be normal, but not every home that I've seen has a pantry, so this one does have that for a semi-detached, which is very nice. No microwave, so that's the insert over there. I guess I'm just showing the pantry over here. And the appliances are a little bit on the newer side over here. A double sink, which I like that. And you do notice that there's a lot of sunlight coming from the back of the home, because I noticed that when you're looking at semi-detached, sometimes you share that wall side isn't getting much light, but here, as you can tell, lots of sunlight coming from the back side. And on the back side, there's the yard itself, backyard, so not too much grass over there, but you also have a double garage. Maybe I'll show that later on. The garage in the back, I noticed, is you could probably fit 2 cars, but it'll be a tight squeeze. Something that I noticed over there. And then as we move more, there's the fireplace on that left hand side, and I was kind of just thinking that this would be a little bit on the older style because TVs nowadays are generally flat, but I think they kind of put it as like one of the bigger, fatter ones, I should say. So there's that. And I think I went to the backyard over here. I think I was struggling to get into the backyard, but finally got it open over here. And I noticed that, well, here's the extra chain over here as well. As you come out, there is a natural gas line for your barbecues on that little hook. Maybe you see it right there. And here is the backyard that I was saying. So not much grass to cut, because personally I'm not a big fan of cutting grass, but you still have a little bit. And here is just highlighting the natural gas line over here. And as I said, you'll notice on the left hand side of that garage, you can kind of like sneak out to the back alley over there. So sitting at $620,000, you might be kind of wondering, like, is this a reasonable price, right? And here's the thing about Calgary. So Calgary is split into 4 quadrants. I think I made a video talking about the 4 quadrants. So it's northwest, northeast, southwest, and southeast. But I'm sharing this because the price point really matters of like which quadrant you're at, and if you're like more inner city. So in this example, this is in the southwest quadrant of Calgary, in very inner city. So that reflects why the price point is a little bit on the higher side for a duplex. And oh, here's the garage over here. So it was listed as a 2 car garage. I did notice that it's a little bit on the tighter side. Maybe it's because it has those shelving on that right hand side that you got over there. So I'm sure that if you actually remove those shelving over there, it'll make things a little bit bigger. It also didn't help that it has those recycling/garbage bins over there, but still something to take note of. Moving on, as I finish locking the garage door, we're gonna head back inside, and you can kind of see that neighboring house that's attached to you on the left hand side over there. And I also noticed on the right hand side, you can kind of, there's a side door, so you can actually slip through as well, so you don't have to go through the whole house if you want to get through the garage. And as we go inside, I noticed something just small. There's a doorbell on the left hand side, so anyone that might have locked themselves in from the garage, you can just ring yourself in. And then I noticed that, well, if I looked at the pictures online, they didn't show the basement over here, but I thought this was originally kind of like a closet space, but when I opened it, it actually turns out to be a basement over here. The basement is unfinished, as you can tell over here. I couldn't actually find the lights over here, so bear with me as we go through over here. But I just noticed the washer and dryer on the left-hand side over here. And I kind of was thinking, like, can you build a bedroom over here? And it might be on the tougher side. I'm kind of thinking on that front right-hand side, you might be able to make one, but might be a little bit on the tougher side. But let's head back upstairs because I want to show you guys the bedrooms. So we have, as I mentioned before, it's 3 bedrooms upstairs. So you have a master's alongside 2 bedrooms. So let's go into the upstairs as I guess I look more into the kitchen over here. I think I was trying to just saying that you have to buy your own microwave over here. Not the end of the world. Let me now head upstairs where all the bedrooms are. This place has 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, and I'm going to show you starting with the master bedroom. When you go inside upstairs, or you go up, there's 2 doors that grants you over to the master bedroom, and I like that it has kind of like that half moon window on that side over there, capturing lots of sunlight that I said. And then you have a walk-in closet over here. You can put things on the left-hand side, and then your partner on the right-hand side. And you have a bathroom. Here's your ensuite. Something interesting I noticed is that there is a window over here, and there's no curtains on that one, so you probably just want to find a way, maybe build another set of curtains over there if you want to feel a little bit more private while showering. And let's move on to the other 2 bedrooms over here. So as we move down the hallway, but first let's check out this little mini space. So you can probably just keep your towels are there. And let's now go to these 2 bedrooms. So this is the 2, so there's 1 left and 1 over to the right. On the right hand side, this room, there's a fan that I noticed here and a closet space. This room, at least from the camera, or like when I was actually there, I noticed that this room was a little bit more on the narrow side, but you can still fit a bed on, like, should you put an actual, I would say like a double sized bed here, you can still fit a desk on that corner. Oh, here's the closet space over here, but you can still fit a bed and a desk over here. There wouldn't be any issues over there. I was kind of thinking if you put a queen, it'll be quite tight, so probably twin would be better. But you got the view of, I was originally thinking this was the attached house, but I was kind of just recognized oh, that's on the other side of this. So here is now the 3rd bedroom over here. This bedroom is about the same size. The only difference is this one, I felt it was a little bit more on the square space, and your window is facing the front of the home over there. And then you actually have that's the view of the outside. Oh, there's a tree. And then here's the closet space over here. And now let's show the final bathroom over here. So this is the 3rd bathroom. And funny enough, I noticed that there is a window over there as well. Do you see that? There's that window. So, but this window over here has a curtain, so that's good. So there you guys have it. That is what just under $620,000 gets you out in Calgary. If you have any questions or you'd like a private tour, let me know in the comment section down below. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I guess I will see you all in the next one.